The story begins thousands of years ago, long before the pyramids of Egypt were built. At that time, there was a country called Kahndaq, where people lived under the commands of a king. The people wanted to make Kahndaq the most powerful nation in the world for centuries, but everything changed when a king named Awakens took the throne. He used his army to torture the people and became known as the most ruthless king of his time. In reality, Awakens was a master of dark magic, and his goal was to create a crown called Sabbac. Once he possessed it, no one would be able to defeat him. But to create this crown, he needed a stone called eternium. It was a magical and unique stone found only in Kahndaq. So he forced his own people into slavery, making them mine eternium. Whenever a slave found a piece of the stone, he would immediately run to give it to the watchman and receive a reward. But sometimes, other slaves would attack him along the way to snatch the stone. Now we see a slave named Jaume, who everyone was trying to steal the stone from. Suddenly, a boy named Haru came to save him and safely took him to a soldier. But when Jaume asked for his reward, the soldier suddenly stabbed him in the stomach and threw him off a cliff. The scene was so horrifying that Haru's soul shook, and his father dragged him away. Haru always wanted to free his people from this life of slavery, but like his father Tethys, all those who tried to rebel ended up buried in the graveyard. Still, Haru decided to unite the whole country and defeat the cruel king. He ran, stole the eternium stone from the soldier, and made the sign of freedom with his hands, igniting a spark of rebellion in the hearts of the people. King Awakens knew very well that this tiny spark could soon turn into a massive fire, so he ordered Haru to be publicly executed. Even in his final moments, Haru kept chanting for freedom. But just as his head was about to be separated from his body, a miracle happened. The magical protectors of the earth had chosen him to bring peace to the world, so they granted Haru the powers of ancient gods and made him incredibly powerful. But by then, Awakens had already created the Sabbac Crown. When Haru, empowered with divine strength, entered Awakens' palace to challenge him, the king unleashed the wild powers of the crown. A fierce battle broke out, destroying the entire palace. In the end, Haru won, but Awakens hid the Sabbac Crown so no human could find it. After that day, nobody saw Haru again. But according to an ancient legend, when the people of Kahndaq cry out in great suffering, he will return to free them once more. Now the story shifts to present-day Kahndaq, which had been taken over by foreign terrorists called the Gang. To even leave the city, people had to show their documents to guards at the border. One day, as a van was about to be inspected, a 14-year-old boy named Amon tried to sneak across the border on his skateboard. But a guard caught him and ordered him into the inspection line. Amon insulted him, but instead of punishing him, the guard told Karim to drive the van forward. The guard then checked his device and saw the image of a wanted fugitive named Adriana. Meanwhile, Adriana was actually hiding inside the van, and Amon was secretly walking alongside it. Amon was Adriana's son and wanted to join her on the mission to find the Sabbac Crown, but she somehow convinced him to return home. According to the map, they reached a mountain where the crown was said to be hidden. Adriana looked at a pendant her grandmother had given her. It was made of eternium. Samir jokingly suggested selling it on the black market for a high price, but it was a family heirloom passed down for generations, so Adriana valued it deeply. Karim, Adriana's brother, and the driver, joked that he only inherited an old coat and baldness. As they entered the mountain, suddenly Ismail disappeared, and Samir went to look for him. Outside, Karim was listening to music in the van when he saw Samir fall from the mountain. Karim rushed to help, but soldiers surrounded him. Inside the mountain, Ismail suddenly appeared in front of Adriana, startling her. When she asked where Samir was, Ismail joked that he had gone to enjoy the cool air. Soon, they reached the tomb of BlackAdam, and just a little further lay the Sabbac Crown. Adriana jumped between two big rocks and retrieved the crown. But at that moment, the same soldiers who captured Karim arrived and arrested Ismail. He told Adriana to run, but when the leader pointed a gun at Karim's head, she surrendered. She bowed her head at BlackAdam's tomb and recited a sacred incantation. A blinding light filled the cave, and a mysterious man appeared. He lifted a soldier and electrocuted him to death. The others fired at him, but their bullets had no effect. Adriana used this chance to flee with Karim. The mysterious warrior then used his hyperspeed to destroy the rest of the soldiers. When a massive rock was about to fall on Adriana, the warrior saved her life just in time. This warrior was BlackAdam, who had been imprisoned in the mountain for thousands of years. As soon as he emerged, he was attacked by helicopters. He had never imagined humans would advance so much in 5,000 years. Meanwhile, Adriana and Karim returned to their van and escaped. Adriana happily told Karim that she had succeeded in retrieving the crown. But not far away, a massive battle had erupted. BlackAdam destroyed 2 helicopters by smashing them together. Soon, hundreds of military vehicles arrived, but he wiped them all out using his powers. After destroying everything around him, he appeared before Adriana's van. A soldier threw a bomb at him, but even that couldn't harm him. After killing the last soldier, BlackAdam collapsed from his injuries. Kareem relaxed, thinking the wrestler was gone, but BlackAdam suddenly crash-landed back on the ground. Meanwhile, Ismail was still in the mountain. He received a call from his terrorist group. It turned out Ismail was an undercover agent who had infiltrated Adriana's team to steal the crown. Since he had failed, he now had to chase Adriana and get it back. Elsewhere, Hawkman received news that BlackAdam had returned. He ordered his superhero team into action. The team included Cyclone, who controlled the wind, Atom Smasher, who could change his size, and the mighty sorcerer Dr. Fate. This team, called the Justice Society, gathered at Hawkman's mansion and then took off in a superplane made of an indestructible metal. When BlackAdam woke up, he was in Amon's room. He healed his wounds using his powers and learned that he had been imprisoned for 5,000 years. Adriana was studying the crown and found ancient words inscribed inside. Life is the only path to death. Amon told BlackAdam how Kahndaq had been enslaved by foreign forces in his absence. The people built statues of BlackAdam believing that one day he would return to save them. But BlackAdam said he wasn't a hero, then flew out through the wall. Amon secretly followed him through a hidden passage to avoid alerting Adriana. The Justice Society arrived in Kahndaq. Dr. Fate explained that to defeat BlackAdam, they needed him to say the word Shazam, which would instantly remove all his powers. Amon stole a soldier's radio and broadcast that the champion of Kahndaq had returned. Soldiers chased him, but he escaped on his skateboard. He signaled BlackAdam by making a triangle shape with his hands. Soon, soldiers caught Amon, but Adriana rescued him. When the soldiers discovered she was a wanted criminal, she fled, and BlackAdam arrived to save them both. A guard hit BlackAdam with a metal rod, so he threw the man high into the sky. The soldiers fired at him, and he electrocuted them all. When he flew upward carrying 2 soldiers, the Justice Society's ship appeared. Hawkman leapt out to rescue the soldiers before they fell, but BlackAdam instantly killed them with lightning. Dr. Fate arrived and asked BlackAdam to surrender, but Adam declared he was once a slave but now was born as a god and would bow to no one. Dr. Fate created an illusion of the ancient city to distract him, and Hawkman struck him. BlackAdam retaliated, shocking Hawkman and throwing him into the sky. Fate intervened, and the fight continued with Cyclone and Atom Smasher joining in. Despite their combined attacks, BlackAdam overwhelmed all of them. He thought he had won, but Atom Smasher attacked him from behind. BlackAdam knocked him out with one punch. The people cheered BlackAdam as their savior. Dr. Fate told the team not to pursue him further. They could not defeat him. They met Adriana, believing she had the crown, but Amon had secretly taken it during the battle. Adriana, the heroes, and BlackAdam met in his ancient palace. They told Adriana the truth. 5,000 years ago, BlackAdam didn't fight to free the people, he fought for revenge. His uncontrollable rage destroyed the palace, so the magical guardians imprisoned him. Meanwhile, Amon reached home and found Ismail alive. Shocked, he realized Ismail was the traitor. Ismail threatened Amon and Kareem for the crown, but Kareem fought back to protect it. Amon escaped through the secret passage, though Kareem was shot. Amon called Adriana and explained everything. She asked BlackAdam to save her son. BlackAdam rushed to the terrorists, but Ismail captured Amon and hid him in the trunk of a flying bike. BlackAdam searched every bike, fighting enemies along the way, but Ismail had escaped in a truck. Dr. Fate found Kareem wounded at Adriana's house and promised he would not die today, he would die by electrocution someday, which comforted Kareem. After treating him, Fate realized the crown was hidden there. Later, BlackAdam interrogated 2 captured terrorists by dropping them from the sky. Hawkman barely saved them. BlackAdam still wanted to kill them and fought Hawkman. During the fight, the crown fell into BlackAdam's hands. They agreed to work together to save Amon. They reached the Al-Hadid Mountains. Fate saw a vision of Hawkman dying in the upcoming battle. BlackAdam attacked the army, but Ismail was protected by an Eternium shield. To save her son, Adriana gave Ismail the crown. He revealed that he was the last descendant of King Octon. He recited the incantation to activate the crown and shot Amon, but BlackAdam saved him at the last moment. But the rage inside Adam grew uncontrollable again, and he destroyed the entire mountain. Luckily, the Justice Society's protective field saved Adriana and Amon. Adam Smasher found the burned remains of Ismail and the crown. Hawkman found BlackAdam grieving before a statue of Haru. He revealed the truth. Haru had been chosen to receive the god's powers, but to save his father, he transferred all his powers to him. Right after that, Haru was killed by an arrow. Adam, the father, couldn't control the divine powers and became destructive. The Guardians imprisoned him for being unworthy. BlackAdam decided to give up his powers forever. Hawkman took him to an underwater lab where his mouth would be sealed so he could never say Shazam again. Meanwhile, Ismail's corpse began to move. Fate realized something was wrong. Adriana remembered the inscription, "Life is the path to death." But Ismail had spoken the reverse, "Death is the path to life." By flipping the crown upside down and speaking the reverse chant, Ismail intended to die so he could be reborn. And that's exactly what happened. He died at BlackAdam's hands so he could resurrect as Sabbac. The crown vanished, and from the depths of the sea, Sabbac rose. Hawkman attacked him with missiles, but Sabbac destroyed the ship. The Justice Society fought him but failed. Dr. Fate enclosed the palace in a magical barrier, sacrificing himself to save Hawkman. He called out to BlackAdam telepathically to return. Then he freed Adam from the underwater prison. Even without powers, Adam defeated guards and threw himself into the ocean, saying Shazam underwater. His powers returned as lightning struck. Sabbac killed Dr. Fate, fulfilling the prophecy. He sat on the throne of Kahndaq and summoned an army of demons from the underworld. Amon rallied the citizens to fight back. Kareem fought the demons fearlessly. After all, Fate predicted he'd die from electricity, not zombies. BlackAdam returned and saved Amon from being crushed by Haru's fallen statue. He confronted Sabbac in the palace. Sabbac overpowered him, so Hawkman joined. Using Fate's helmet, Hawkman created multiple copies of himself to confuse Sabbac. Finally, BlackAdam ripped Sabbac's body in half, destroying him. The demons vanished instantly, and the people celebrated. The Justice Society acknowledged BlackAdam as Kahndaq's protector and ended their mission. BlackAdam sat on the throne, but immediately destroyed it, declaring, "I am not a king, I am a protector." Kahndaq was finally free forever.